Welcome to Reread, where I'm rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order. Folks, we're on the Clone Wars comic digest ones. This is the Sith Hunters. This is about Darth Maul and Savage. They are on the run from Obi-Wan Kenobi and a bunch of other Jedi. And it's basically them just killing Jedi that are in Obi-Wan's pursuit squad, I guess, and then getting away again at the end, which is really dumb at the end how they get away. What happens is Anakin wants to join the hunt. He tells Palpatine that Darth Maul is alive, and it's a great shot. It's Palpatine just kind of sitting there, kind of, silent for a couple of panels, meaning he's shocked by this news. He did not know that his old apprentice is still alive. So this is when he finds out that Darth Maul is still alive, which I found was kind of interesting. I forgot that they did this in the comic book. One other thing I forgot they did in the comic book too was they talked about Darth Maul's story from episode 1 to when you see him in the Clone Wars cartoon series. And I remember the regular, when I first reviewed this, I remember thinking about the original overarching story that he's just on the run from Kenobi and Jedi, and he and his brother kill a few of the, non-essential Jedi masters that we've never seen before, ones they just brought up for the comic book to kill them off. And of course get away in the end. And I just remembered that was all it was. I forgot that they did about 2 flashbacks to kind of show what happened to him and how he became the weird spider Sith whatever in Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. And that backstory about how Darth Maul went from episode 1 to where we see him now in Clone Wars, not that good. Of course, how are you going to explain that, right? From getting cut in half on Naboo to somehow ending on this weird planet where he's a spider, half man, half spider creature. And so what they did is they said that he had gotten chopped in half, fell down this shaft, but the shaft was full of water. So he fell into the water, then the water got drained, he got put in a tube. I don't know why they were draining the water from the tubes, but as they were shipping it off, they blasted it off, I guess. Half of his body fell into one of the tubes and he just willed himself alive or something. And when it crashed on whatever planet, because they just shot the cylinders to this other planet, there's no explanation of what those cylinders were for, what the purpose was or anything. They're just trying to make things connect, and they had zero imagination to how to do this. He gets on this planet where it's just half of his body, and he kills one beetle, eats it, and then a snake creature wraps itself around his lower half and drags him across the planet. I don't know why. And then all of a sudden, the next frame, you see him he lifts himself up in the air, force lifts himself, half of his body. He's concentrating really hard. And, I thought, okay, well, here come the mechanical parts, right? The mechanical bottom half. No, he just turns him into a Sith spider creature, flesh and everything. I guess he got the mechanical parts later. It's really weird. Really weird. But again, I don't know who wrote this, but the thing is, they're like, I got to connect episode 1 with this crap. He tried his best, or maybe he didn't. I don't know. But that's what it is. Now, the sad thing about this is I lost the original copy of this copy during the move. I looked everywhere, turned my house upside down, and ended up having to buy a beat-up library. Someone stole it from the library and then sold it on eBay. And it's all beat up here. I got it right here. There it is, all beat up. It's a old library version. Honestly, they just stole it from the library and sold it for $40. And it's a shame that this one costs so much. This one and another one cost a lot. The rest of them don't cost that much. And that's a shame, but I had to have it for my collection. This is in terrible shape, not like the other one I had. It just got lost. I don't know where. I'm guessing it slipped out somehow, some way during the move, but it is gone now. So I am so upset that I'm stuck with this crappy copy instead. I had to pay $40 for instead of cover price, which is probably $7, $8 for. So that sucks. But how's the story? Well, they gave him an origin, and they told Palpatine that he was alive. So there are some moments in there, but they're not very good. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.